Along NATO's eastern edge, the message is being delivered not in words, but in fire. Near the Lithuanian port city of Klaipeda, U.S. Army HIMARS rocket artillery units have carried out live fire drills, launching 3 rockets out over the Baltic Sea in a joint exercise with Lithuanian forces. The location was not incidental. At just 50 kilometers from the Russian border, the launch was widely read as a deliberate show of force, and it did not stand alone. On the very same day, U.S. M1A2 Abrams tanks rolled into the winter camp exercise area, operating roughly 100 kilometers from Russian territory. 2 days earlier, American M2A3 Bradley fighting vehicles conducted live fire exercises in Poland at Bemowo-Piski, barely 60 kilometers from Russia's border. In the air and at sea, the pressure continued. A U.S. Navy P-8A Poseidon maritime patrol aircraft flew extended reconnaissance patterns near Russian-controlled areas of the Black Sea, tracking movement and mapping the battle space. Together, the deployments form a pattern, one that Russia cannot ignore. The HIMARS systems, now training in Lithuania, are capable of striking targets across Russia's heavily fortified Kaliningrad region, and they don't need long-range ballistic missiles to do it. Even standard 277mm rockets place key Russian positions within reach. Kaliningrad's defenses have faced sustained strain in recent years, intensified by repeated HIMARS deployments and the sale of the system to both Lithuania and Poland. In mid-January, U.S. and Lithuanian artillery units carried out advanced interoperability training at the Pabradė training area near Belarus. The focus? Synchronized long-range precision fires, digital command and control integration, and rapid mobility, cornerstones of America's rotational force posture in the Baltics. HIMARS has already proven its battlefield impact. In Ukraine, rocket artillery has shaped the conflict, with HIMARS strikes destroying air defense radars, missile launchers, logistics hubs, and command nodes far behind the front lines. One of the most lethal strikes came on January 1, 2023, when a HIMARS attack hit a temporary barracks in Donetsk, killing 89 Russian troops. While its firepower is more limited than heavier systems like the M270 or South Korea's Chunmoo, HIMARS offers something equally decisive: speed. Mounted on a 6x6, it combines mobility, survivability, and rapid air deployment, compressing long-range strike power into a weapon designed to appear, fire, and vanish. And near Russia's borders, that mobility speaks volumes. Dark waters, silent skies, and above the Black Sea, a familiar shadow returns. The United States Navy and the British Royal Air Force have carried out coordinated aerial surveillance missions along one of the most sensitive frontiers of the war in Ukraine, the airspace near the Crimean Peninsula and Russia's Krasnodar region. According to the Military Watch magazine, an American P-8A Poseidon maritime patrol aircraft and a British RC-135W Rivet Joint Signals Intelligence jet were tracked flying extended, deliberate reconnaissance patterns just miles from Russian-controlled territory. Flight data reveals a calculated choreography. The U.S. P-8A swept wide arcs over open water, conducting a classic maritime patrol. Farther west, the British RC-135W initially flew parallel racetrack patterns before closing in and joining the same operational zone closer to Crimea. These repeated loops were no coincidence. They are the unmistakable signature of surveillance. Radar probing, sensors searching, and signals being quietly harvested. Together, the two aircraft form a powerful intelligence pairing. The P-8A brings advanced radar, electro-optical, and infrared sensors, capable of tracking ships, vehicles, and movement along coastlines. The RC-135W, meanwhile, is a flying electronic eavesdropper built to intercept, analyze, and geolocate enemy radar, communications, and air defense emissions. What one sees, the other hears. Since February 2022, NATO intelligence flights like these have played a decisive role in shaping the Ukrainian war effort. Combined with hundreds of Western satellites and the presence of Western personnel supporting complex weapons systems, this intelligence has transformed raw data into actionable battlefield advantage. These missions don't just observe, they inform planning, refine targeting, and may directly enable precision strikes deep behind Russian lines. Russia, by contrast, lacks a comparable reconnaissance network. That imbalance continues to tilt the intelligence war in favor of Ukraine and its Western backers. The stakes rose further in August 2025, when U.S. Navy P-8s began operating in the Black Sea, equipped with the highly secretive AN/APS-154 Advanced Airborne Sensor. Mounted beneath the aircraft in a special mission pod, this next-generation radar can scan land and sea simultaneously, track moving targets, and generate high-resolution imagery day or night, even through bad weather. Designed for coastal warfare, it turns the P-8 into far more than a submarine hunter. All of this focuses on one place, Crimea. The peninsula is among the most heavily fortified territories under Russian control, saturated with air defense systems, including the S-500 Prometei. Yet it has been relentlessly targeted by missiles, drones, and long-range strikes aimed at airfields, bridges, beaches, and infrastructure. Ukrainian officials openly describe Crimea as a primary objective. Western leaders have gone further. Speaking in Warsaw in October 2025, former UK Defense Secretary Ben Wallace called for escalating attacks to make Crimea unviable, arguing that choking civilian and military life there could force Moscow to reassess the cost of the war. As surveillance aircraft circle overhead and sensors scan silently below, one message is clear. Crimea remains at the center of a widening intelligence and pressure campaign, and the skies above it are anything but empty.